Hi, this is Aaron Dubinsky coming to you today from the Chutcha Chesed Yeshiva in the holy city of Yerushalayim under the direction of our beloved rabbi and spiritual guide, Shalom Arush. May Hashem bless him always. Let me ask you a question, my friends. Are you happy? Are you really happy? If you had to say, I'm happy, are you as happy as you could be? Well, how happy can you be? Oh, you'd be surprised how happy you could be. You could wake up every day excited about living that day fully, completely, the way you want to live it, with joy, fulfillment, and love in your life. Let me give you an example. I'm going to talk about me for a minute. I know, you get tired of that sometimes, but this one's a little bit interesting. Now, I live a life where my wife and I are deliriously happy with one another. At least, I'm deliriously happy with her. My children and I, we get along very well. They treat me with love, with respect, with honor. What more can you ask from your children? I have a place where I work at the Chutcha Chesed Yeshiva that I love. And I love the people who work with me every single day. I love the people I daven with. I love the people in my neighborhood. They're more like family than like friends. Hashem provides me with a nice place to live, a car to drive, as much food as I could possibly put away, and then some, and clothes to wear. What else do we need? What else do any of us need? Now, don't get me wrong. That's my needs list. My wants list is humongous. It's huge. There's so many things I want. But I look at them as icing on the cake. I already have the cake. Each day is full of love and joy and fulfillment. And I want to share this with you because there's a secret to doing this. And the Torah gives us a secret, by the way, but I want to tell you something else about me. And I want to tell you this not to brag, but because it will make a point for you. I also lost 40 pounds this year. 40 pounds, that's a lot. For those of you who are in metric, that's about 20 kilos, okay? I just lost it. No, I didn't just lose it. I lost it between last Pesach and now. It took time. It was a process. I first of all had to make a commitment. I second of all had to have a program. It's not a diet. Diets do not work. They give you a weight loss in a couple of weeks, a couple of months, which as soon as you go off the diet, you gain that back and then some. It has to be a change in the way you live. And that's what I did. I changed how I ate, what I ate, how much I ate, what times I ate. I had a complete program. And it was designed around the fact that I knew, first of all, sugars were out. Second of all, white flour was out. And there were a lot of things that were out. So you took a lot of my pleasures away. So what do? I have to replace it with something else that makes me equally happy. But this was a process. Putting it together, my own personal program that worked for me. And a few short months later, 8 short months later, 40 pounds less. I tell you this because the same thing applies to your life. You need a program. The problem is most people live their lives looking not at what they have and being appreciative, but what they don't have and wondering why they don't have it. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we appreciate it. And if you do it Bodhidut every day, it shows how much you appreciate. You start off with 15 to 20 minutes of appreciation. What do I thank you for, Hashem? The fact my fingers wiggle like this, the fact that I can twitch my nose, the fact that I can walk when I stand up, the fact that I can stand up. So many things to be thankful for. Gifts that come to us that we don't deserve. They're gifts every single day. And if we don't view them that way, my friends, then we're not viewing things in the proper perspective, and it will hold us back in our attempt to go forward. Now, one of the things that's important to remember as you start your program in planning is something that Rabbi Nachman says. Rabbi Nachman writes that when Rabbi Nachman was accustomed to constantly beginning anew, when he felt from his particular level, he did not give up. He would simply say, I will begin to devote myself to Hashem, and this is the very first time. I will begin to devote myself to Hashem. This happened time and again, and each time he would start all over again. He would often begin anew many times in a single day. For even in the course of a day, there were many times when he would fall away from his high level of devotion, in his opinion, But each time he would start again, no matter how many times it happened, even within a single day. All right, now I told you that my weight loss program took about 8 months. Sorry for the noise. But more than that, my program to coming to where I am today, to the level of happiness I have that I want to share with you, took the better part of the last 16 years. I wasn't born like this. I was born to a conservative family, and I had to learn everything that I know now. And before I could do that, I had to have the desire. Just like in the weight loss, I had to have the desire, I had to make a commitment, and I had to make a plan. And I was lucky enough to have a Rav way back then who said, when I said to him, Rabbi, I'd like to be more observant, but I just don't see how I can do all this. And he said, well, Aaron, what you do is this. You do certain things now, right? I said, yes, I do. He said, okay, now you draw a line in the sand and you say, I will not cross over this line ever again in my life. And as time goes on, you add to it. You learn more. You do more. You keep increasing the level that you get to higher and higher and higher. And one day you look back and you'll say, wow, I'm here. This is where I wanted to be. He says, and you'll be right. And you'll be wrong. Because what you'll find out is once you get to that level that you aspire to so happily all those years ago, you now have new levels you've learned about that you want to aspire to as well. Now, we have a guide. Just like your car has an owner's manual. It tells you how to run the car, how to get more years out of it, how to make it work better, how to make it give you the pleasure you want to have. You know, if you don't do it, the car will not make it more than a year or two. If you do it, it could last many, many years. Well, my friends, we also have a manual of instructions for us, for ourselves, for our body, for our soul, for everything that we call us, for everything that I call Aaron Dubinsky, for everything you call whoever you are. And it's called Torah. And Hashem was very explicit in it. He gives us all the rules. Now, as I said before, things are a process. Don't expect to read the Torah first time through and do absolutely everything that it tells you to do. First of all, you can't, because there are halachot you can't do because there's not a temple. There are halachot you can't do because you are not a farmer, etc., etc. But it's a process. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Leat, 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 slowly, slowly, slowly. And one day you'll find you are where you want to be. Now, a lot of people say to me, you know, Rabbi Aaron, that's great, but it's really, really so difficult. Did I anywhere in this dissertation say to you it would be easy? I did not. I did not say it would be easy because it won't be easy. It'll be simple because it's easy to read. You can read what it says. You can do what it says. But is it easy? No. It means you have to change the way you live your life. Just like I had to do when I wanted to lose weight. Change the way you live your life. Give yourself a program, whether it's Daf Yomi, where you learn a page every day of Gemara, whatever it is your way to learn more, to achieve more, to be higher. And when you get to that point, you realize everything Hashem gives you is a gift. To live a life of joy, a life of love, a life of fulfillment. That's what He wants for you. He's a loving Father. Who wouldn't want that for their children? And that's what He wants for you. But you have to live by His rules. Hard though they may be, difficult they may be, you still need to find a way to do it. Just do it over time. You can do it. You can have a life of joy, of love, fulfillment. Just like the commercial says, just do it. Be well, my friends. Have a great week ahead.